Hey Scorpio, Alice here with your weekly reading. So this is going to be a you versus them reading. So you are on the left side here. This is going to be your current energy towards them being your person, the person who you're thinking about, the person who's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to yours. They're going to be on the right side here, and we're going to see what their energy is like towards you. And then we're going to... Sorry if I sound out of breath. Why do I start these videos after like I've been running up and down the stairs doing shit? It's my problem. It's my problem. Okay. Yeah, in the middle here is going to be the connecting energies between you and your person. How are you both feeling in the current energies? And yeah, we'll see what else Spirit has to say. And yeah, that should be that. That should be good. Technically this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. I did a video about timeless readings, like what does that mean. If you would like to know more, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. Sometimes things don't make sense right now, but they make sense later. I mean, it could be a case of that as well. Or it's just, it's not your story. If it's not your story, don't try to like force it. It is a general reading. What else? This is if you have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. That is the intention that I'm putting out for this reading. But if the title of the video, if you just felt drawn to the video in some way, then that it can be for you as well. We're not, just because you don't have Scorpio in your chart doesn't mean this video is not for you, or the reading's not for you. You know if it is or not. Use your intuition. All right, let's go. Let's see where your current energy is at, Scorpio, towards your person. So what's your current energy towards your person? I don't understand the lighting in this video. I mean, I need to rant for a minute. So on my end, it looks quite dark here. But then I look at the video and it's quite bright. And then sometimes it looks quite bright where I'm looking and it looks kind of dark on the video. So I don't understand. I don't know what's going on there. I don't have the best lighting. I mean, I try to use natural light. I mean, that's all that this is. It's the sunlight from the window, but Alright, Scorpio. What is your current energy towards your person? Whoa. Okay. Knight of Coins. 8 of Swords in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Wands. The Hermit in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. Death in reverse. The Fool. 9 of Cups in reverse. Overall energy, we have the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. 3 of Coins. So your overall energy here is you want to work something out with this person. You want to reconcile with this person. That's the path that you've decided that you want to go down. That's your current energy right now. Like, your overall energy is about your person here. That you want some sort of reconciliation, that you feel like you guys could work together on this. Yeah. You believe that you guys could work together on this. If you're just truthful, if you cut through the bullshit of whatever you've been kind of not sharing, or what they haven't been sharing, and you kind of, if you do it together, then there can be reconciliation, and that, that's currently the path that you want to go down. Okay, so how are you, the energies here, how are you feeling towards your person right now? This is a little bit of verification too, by the way. So like, if a lot of this, is resonating with you, then this is likely your story, your reading. If maybe not everything is, then you take that with over here. if maybe like 20% of this is resonating, then kind of mirror it here when we go check into your person, that probably 20% of that, that type of, yeah, I don't know why I felt like mentioning that. I feel like you're not, I don't feel like you're talking to your person right now, which makes sense here if you want to reconciliate with this person. I feel like, you've actually, like, you really are not talking to this person. Like, you might have, possibly ghosted them in some way, or just kind of like, I almost feel like you fell off the map, to be honest. I don't know how true that is, but it just feels like you just, you're nowhere to be found. Like, your person probably has a hard time finding you, not just, in the physical world, but like energetically as well. I just feel that you just pulled a Houdini over here, that you're just gone. Yeah. Why? You might have gotten a little too emotionally attached to this person, and that you might have gotten to your head a bit, that perhaps it's almost like you felt like you couldn't get any sort of peace of mind here unless you just completely detached yourself. Not detached yourself, but like, unless you just kind of put a lot of distance between you and your person, or just kind of like went like MIA or went silent here, because or it can just be that you went completely silent here because you were just so in your head. Because there's a lot of like, I get a lot of energy, like you were in your head, and maybe you maybe thought that it was bad for you, that you started to kind of what's the word, it's not overreacting, but it's in that sort of vein of kind of making things out to be bigger than they were in your head. And it's like you just couldn't, you were having a hard time sort of like calming your mind down. So perhaps you took a step back here. It's a little bit extreme, the step back that you took, but it's like, I need to figure shit out almost. Because like I feel a lot of this energy here, like with the Knight of Coins, the Three of Wands, and the Hermit in reverse. This is why I'm saying all this stuff, because it feels like these energies here feel like I needed to take a step back to, gain some perspective here. With the Three of Wands, I'm very drawn to her looking out to the horizon. It's like I needed to see the bigger picture. I needed to kind of take a step back, see the bigger picture here. With the Knight of Coins, and Knight of Coins is somebody who doesn't really do anything until they're sure. They observe, they watch. It's like you needed to see what was going on here, and so you had to take a step back, because I feel like you knew, you were in your head that you're like, I can't stop thinking about this, I can't stop thinking about this person, I can't stop thinking about the connection. And I think you knew that it was affecting you, that you it's like when you have your brain running a million miles an hour, like it's like you just couldn't get it to stop. You couldn't get your brain to stop. So I feel like it's like you kind of went to the extreme here and just was like, I'm just going to cut everything. Not cut, but like, I'm just going to disappear. Just going to disappear from everyone, from everything here, because you are emotionally attached to this person. This person is what you want, but the way that things are in the connection, or the way things were, was not satisfying to you, because I feel like you wanted to start something here. You wanted some sort of beginning here with this person, but the way it was going about was not satisfying to you. I don't feel like you want this to end. You don't want the connection with this person to end. Again, you want the opposite. You want something to start here. You are looking to have some sort of new beginning here with this person, but it's like, it's almost like you want to press the restart button here. So it's like, okay, I'm going to go away for a little bit, have some time to think, although I think you're thinking a little too much here. I'm going to be honest here, but you did need to pull yourself back, trying to gain some perspective here, trying to see the bigger picture of things here, but you never wanted this to end completely. You never, like, when you left or when you stopped communicating or they stopped communicating, however it is, the communication stopped here, the contact, like whenever there was no contact here, your intention wasn't to end things. Like, your intention was never to be, I'm gonna leave, I'm gone. Your intention more was in a sort of temporary type of energy here, that like a pressing the pause button kind of thing. It's like, I need to pause because I need to think. But the problem is that you probably thought a little too much. There's a lot of overthinking here, but I mean, in your energy here, I feel like you've kind of decided. All that thinking has come to something. It's not thinking for nothing here. You've decided that you want this connection with this person. You've decided that, okay, I want to work things out with this person. I want a connection here with this person. That's the path that I choose. So, I mean, I guess all your thinking wasn't in vain here, Scorpio. Okay, before I do this, I feel like I'm going to do this first. So we're going to see what the current energies are like with your person towards you. Like, what are their behaviors towards you? Now, I'm going to use this deck, but I'm not going to take reversals because I'm not, my brain right now, and like, I'm just feeling it, and I'm not taking any reversals in this deck because sometimes I get really confused with the reversals because they are like double negatives sometimes, and yeah, I'm not going to take reversals right now for this deck. So, we're going to see what their current energies are like towards you. Like, what behaviors are they kind of exhibiting towards you, Scorpio, before I pull on the tarot. I feel like this will give me a better idea before we pull on tarot. Okay, they're lonely. That just popped out there. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to take... Oops, I didn't mean to pick that up. I'm not going to take those ones. Okay, so they want a second chance with you. They feel lonely. They feel the distance. Okay, maybe I will take all this. Third party, stuck. Yeah, okay. I mean, they feel that you were quite distant from them. I mean, that's like this hermit, all this energy here. They feel lonely. You guys aren't talking. That's this energy here. They want a second chance here. You know, they're trying to have a second chance here with you. They feel like there's some other third party here involved. It can be another energy. And well, which ones? These all came out together, right? The second chance. All these came out together. So I feel like, especially this third party and the stuck energy, it's more, I think, on their end. I feel that there may be some third party energy here that they feel stuck in. But they want a second chance with you. They want, yeah. Oh. And then the bottom energy here is they're very upset. You know, they're pretty upset about what's going on here. That is their overall energy. Ooh, geez. Sorry, I looked underneath that. Obsessed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I kind of have a saying, you know, if you didn't care, then why are you so upset? And that's kind of here. That's kind of the energy here. This person, they care a lot to the point that they may be kind of obsessed with you. I mean, these cards can be quite blunt. It doesn't have to be like crazy obsessed, but you know, they do think about you a lot. And they think about you a lot, and you know, they are upset. They're disappointed about where things have gone with you. Yeah, you know, you can see it here. They want a second chance. They're lonely without you. All right, let's see. Let's check in their energy. Let's see what your person's current energy is like towards you, Scorpio. What is their current energy like towards you? What is Scorpio's person's current energy towards Scorpio? Okay. We have the 8 of Coins, 2 of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess. Let me just move this over so I have room in the middle. King of Cups, Hierophant in reverse, 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel the 3 of Swords. Ace of Coins in reverse, 7 of Coins in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this, I mean, a lot of this is reflecting this energy here, all this. Their overall energy here, we have the 9 of Wands and the Sun. Yeah, your person right now is not giving up. They're not giving up on what makes them happy. What makes them happy here? See, they're not taking any action. They haven't decided. Okay. Your person is quite confused. Your person's pretty confused. They're pretty confused about their feelings. They have feelings here and they're quite confused about those feelings. Like in between the feelings, we have King of Swords in reverse, 5 of Coins in reverse. I mean, this is somebody who, I think they're confused about you, to be honest, because they feel like you've put them out, that you've left them, you know, you've closed the door on them, but the door's not completely closed, which is confusing for them. They don't really understand. They don't really get it. Like, they have feelings. There are deep feelings here. They just don't understand, like, what's going on here. So they're not really able to make any decision here about what to do. They're not, with the 2 of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands, yeah, they're not able to make a decision on what to do in order to, like, get their happiness. This is also about revealing the truth. I feel like they're not giving up, you know. They do want to know. They're not giving up. Like, okay, how I can explain this is they're quite confused about how you're feeling, and they're confused about how they feel about you. But they're not just gonna give up just because they're confused. What I mean is they're not giving up on trying to figure this out. They're not gonna give up on trying to get, you know, the truth out of what is actually going on. So just because they're confused doesn't mean that they're not going to try to kind of, you know, they want to know why you're doing this. They want to know why they feel the way they feel. They, you know, they just want the truth here, and they're not going to give up until they kind of get the truth. So I mean, that's good. It's a very determined energy here, very persistent determination here. Your person is determined to figure out what's going on here. They're determined to find out enough information that is satisfying to them. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Okay. Where am I going to put these? I want to be able to see these cards here. So maybe I'll just stick them right here down the middle for now, because I want to be able to see your energy as well. All right, because it's a little bit of a comparison. All right, so your person's energy towards you. Oh boy, okay. Your person has a lot of feelings for you. A lot of feelings that they keep to themselves. They hide these feelings. They don't show that they have any feelings here, but they are quite upset. They are quite upset here about what has gone on here. They feel that there's been a separation here, that there's been a break here between the two of you. They feel like perhaps they've wasted their time or their energy in this connection with you, because it's you know, you're in separation right now. It's not going anywhere, and they feel hurt. So I mean, that's where all of this is. They feel a little restricted, not a little, they feel very restricted in what they can and can't do right now. I feel like because of the way that you're coming across here, that you've pulled your energy away. I feel like, I mean, this isn't a bad thing. I feel like your person kind of, you know, respects you. I get that energy here, that they respect you enough that if you pulled your energy away, they're not going to try to force your energy back. You know what I mean? Like, they have enough respect for you, that, and respect for themselves, for that matter, that, you know, if this is what you want, then they're going to respect your decision here. So if you wanted some time to yourself, to think about things, then they're going to respect that decision here. They're not going to do anything, basically. But that doesn't mean that they don't have feelings about the situation. There's a lot of feelings here that they aren't sharing to you about the situation here. And in fact, they try to distract themselves with work or with other things, like things. When I say things, like I mean hobbies, interests, work, just trying to waste time, trying to get time to pass by, maybe even just working on a skill of themselves, like, I don't know, like maybe they're trying to learn an instrument. I don't know, but they're trying to distract themselves away from how they feel about this separation that you guys are going through, because they're heartbroken. There's a lot of feelings here that this person has that they hide all these feelings. They feel like they've missed an opportunity here with you, I feel like they've wasted their time, that they've wasted your time is what I mean. Like they feel that they've wasted time here, that that they didn't put enough sort of possibly effort into this. But I get more that they feel that they didn't use the time wisely that you had together, like when you were together, or when you were talking, that the time, like it's kind of like looking back and being kind of like, I should have appreciated the time that I had with Scorpio. It's that type of energy. Like I didn't really appreciate the time that we had together, and now that I don't have that time with Scorpio, now I feel like I could have done more with the time that we had together, and I kind of wasted that time. So there's a lot of sadness sort of here, like that's like regret with this heartache here. Especially like they have all these feelings, like they do want to, like I feel like they may be trying to work on something to come towards you, like on the outside of all of this, that they may be trying to figure out, how do I come towards Scorpio? But that is, I mean, that's not like the main energy here, because yeah, they're not really letting on how much they feel that that they kind of fucked up a little bit here, with missing an opportunity here with you. They're not letting on how disappointed they are in missing out this chance with you. That's why I feel like they're working on some second chance here with you, but they definitely feel lonely, and they definitely feel the distance from you. Yeah, they're hurting here. I don't see any like forward movement here though. This is very like almost wallowing a little bit. Like, they're just sitting here in their sadness. I don't know how else to explain that, because you aren't around. I mean, both the Two of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, I mean, this, you're not around. They don't feel you right now, and it breaks their heart. But they won't ever tell anybody this. They probably won't even tell you this, to be honest. Okay, but remember the overall energy. They're quite determined. They're quite determined to figure out what the fuck is going on here. So, that's why I feel there's something that they're brewing up here with this Eight of Coins energy. Yes, they're trying to sort of distract themselves, but they're also trying to work on something here. I don't know what it is. But with the the Knight, I mean the King's over here, but the Knight of Cups over here, there is forward movement here. They do want to go after, their feelings, they are focused on that, on doing something about how they feel. So yeah. Okay, let's see, what are the energies like between you? What are the energies between the two of you? current energies between the two of you. How are you both feeling in this connection? Okay, we have caution. We have sweetness. And we have reflection. Yeah, I do feel like you're both taking things slowly, or being, cautionate. You're trying, I feel like you're both trying to, at least on your side, Scorpio, you're trying to listen to your intuition. You're trying to think about things. You know, you've been doing a lot of thinking about what's going on here. I mean, I see you're thinking about a fresh start here, a new start with this person here, because you're not satisfied with the way things go, but you are emotionally attached to this person here. So you do, you know, like, you just don't want to rush things. And I feel your person is in the same way. If they are, like I said, it looks like they're trying to work on something to come towards you, but they're not rushing it. They're taking their time. They want to do things right. They don't want to make some sort of mistake here, so they're kind of being very cautious here with you. And I feel, you know, you're also in that's why you're thinking so much. There's a lot of thinking on your end, not a lot of doing, like, as well, especially with this Knight of Coins. I mean, he is caution. He observes like what's going on before he takes action. He wants to know everything that's happening right now before he does anything, and that is where you're at, and your person is in a similar sort of energy here. Sweetness is about nostalgia. You're both kind of again reflecting. You're both thinking back on the past, you know, fondly, though. You're both thinking about the times that you spent together, you know, the things that you did, the things that you said, sort of the fun times that you had, the jokes that you made, maybe the inside jokes that you've had, the experiences that you've had together. Maybe you saw a movie together, or you went out somewhere together. There's a lot of reminiscing, a lot of memories, and, you know, thinking back about, you know, that sort of when times were better, you know, between the two of you. I feel that is something that you're sharing right now. You both feel this way. You both are, you know, not thinking. It's like, it's not that you're thinking in a way that you're stuck in the past. I'm getting that it's a very fond memories, that you're thinking fondly of, you know, the conversations that you guys had together, you know, or the moments that you shared together. There's a fondness attached to this feeling that you guys both have. Again, I mean, when I said reflection, you are reflecting, or you both are reflecting on the past, but you're also both reflecting not just on those good memories, but you're also reflecting on the things that happened that kind of led to this point. I mean, definitely, Scorpio, you are in your head. You are thinking a lot, and a good chunk of this thought is about how did we get to this point. That's your energy, but your person is also thinking that too. Your person is also thinking about, how did I get to this point? How did we get to this point where, you know, we're in no contact? I mean, that's part of why there's this nostalgic vibe here. It's like, you know, things were good. You know, things were, you know, we got along. We had fun together. What happened? Like, where did it go wrong, kind of thing. I feel like you're both in that space. That's something that you both share right now, and that is also why, you know, you're both being cautious, because it's like you want to preserve those memories that you had. They're not tainted or anything like that, because I feel like what happened here, The no contact, I mean, I don't know what happened, but what I feel is that it really wasn't that big of a deal. With the Eight of Swords in reverse on your side, Scorpio, I feel like you maybe overthought this and maybe thought it to be a bigger deal than it was. But I don't really see anything here that is kind of showing that it was like a big deal. I just, just something happened. I don't know what happened, but I don't think it's nothing that you guys can't overcome with time, especially if you work together. And I feel that's how you feel, Scorpio, because that is in your overall energy. You've made this decision that, if we work together, we can come together and reconcile. That's the direction that you want to go. And your person is quite determined to kind of figure out what happened here. Your person is confused about how they feel, and they want to figure out, what the truth is about everything. Oh, like I get like a really like, it's not, I don't know how to explain it. I was gonna say a nice vibe here. I mean, yeah, it's like that. Like, how do I explain it? Like, I really feel like you guys can work this out if you're both willing to. I mean, this is all energy, right? And it's in the current energy, and I feel like on the current energy and the path that you guys are going towards, I do feel like you guys could work this out, because I feel there are feelings on both sides, and I feel like you both feel the same way about each other, that you both want reconciliation here. When I say that, that's what I mean. I feel like you both want to reconcile, but it's very slow, very slow. Nobody wants to make a move here. Okay, let's see. Let's get some, I'll get some letters here. If they resonate or not, I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. Letters. Okay, we have S, V, and B. And I don't know if that means anything. S, V, B, BS. Bullshit. VS versus Visibub. Yeah, I don't know. These could be initials. They could mean anything, really. So if they mean something, then they mean something. If they don't, then don't worry about it. BSV, numbers 314. I don't know if that means anything. All right, let's see if Spirit has anything else to add to this, and then we'll wrap this up. Huh. Sorry, I'm seeing some things that I'm like, that's interesting. Okay. I got string on me. All right, let's see. Let me just kind of organize some of this. Organize on my end. Organize. It's not what I wanted to organize. Okay. Can I pick this up, dude? Okay, what is this? Neptune. Neptune. That's a 10. This is Capricorn. This is the dog. This is the part that I was like, that's interesting, because this is third party. What is this? Ox. We have Gemini down here. On here we got, yeah, I get the Cancer here on sweetness here and the fire between this. Yes, I totally get that. All right, we'll start on your side, Scorpio. You might not like what I have to say, because I may call you out a little bit here. Neptune here on the Eight of Swords in reverse, the things that you've been thinking about, the things that you've been kind of like let get to your head, I feel a lot of it has to do with your imagination running away with you. I don't feel like a lot of it is grounded in reality. I feel like a lot of it is just you. Not that you're making things up. I feel like it's like you took possibly one thing that you heard or you saw and you kind of like ran away with it, and your mind just kind of blew it up to be a bigger thing than it actually was. I don't know, example if somebody says something to you that seems kind of rude. I don't know, they say, you talk funny, and then you think about that, and then you're like, what did they mean? But that they said that I talk funny. Like, do I talk funny? And like, do I talk differently from other people? And then you start thinking about it, and you're like, do I say things differently? Like, do I have a lisp? Like, is my lisp that bad? Like, can people not understand what I say? And then like you just kind of get in your head, and you get in your head, and then you try to like change how you talk, and then people are like, why are you talking that way? And like, because you're trying to like really enunciate everything you say, or you're trying to talk louder so people can hear you, and like they're like, why are you talking that way? Just talk normally. And you're like, well, I can't, because somebody said I talk funny. I talk funny, and like I'm trying to change the way I talk. Like it's like that type of energy here. Somebody said one little thing, and then you just kind of took it and ran with it, and just got really in your head about it, and almost like to the point like you just blew it up out of proportion. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here about something, about whatever it is that about your person here. I mean, it's just a lot of overthinking basically here. Good news is you have the 10 here on the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is coming to an end. I feel like it's basically at its peak, it's at its end, it's going to reset here. I feel like a lot of this overthinking energy here, I think you're pretty much done with it. I feel like you have sort of with this Capricorn energy here between the Four of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're kind of taking responsibility for what has happened here. A little bit here, there's a bit of self-discipline here. It's like, okay, yes, I realize that I'm emotionally attached to the situation, and perhaps maybe I got in my head and I let things kind of get a little bit out of hand inside my head. I see that here, and I feel like, that's good, and I see it in your overall energy, Scorpio, so it's like, it's nothing to really worry about. But I mean, let's not deny that this is something, that has kind of led to a little bit of how you're feeling here and your energy towards your person. I mean, it happened. You're moving on from it, which is good. I'm just saying that, it is a part of, the situation here. With the dog energy, it's a Chinese zodiac here. Yeah, again, the dog is more about taking responsibility. You understand that possibly a lot of this thinking may have had to do because you are too emotionally attached to your person or the situation here, and you kind of like let things get away from you. I mean, yeah, it's good. It's good to recognize this and take responsibility for it. And so I we all make mistakes here. I mean, don't feel too bad about it. It's good because I feel like you've figured that out, and you've decided, okay, if we work on things together, like you're looking to move forward basically anyways. You're looking at, choosing the path that you want to go down, and it's not this path, which is, I think that's good. That's good news. The Cancer energy here and the fire energy here on sweetness and reflection in your feelings. Oh, sorry, I have to sneeze. Is it gonna come out? Maybe not. Okay. The nostalgic feelings that you have here, there's a lot of emotions attached to this. There's a lot of emotions that you kind of have kept to yourselves. I don't feel like you're sharing this with anybody, both of you. This is just something for you. This is just something that the both of you are thinking on your own. There's a lot of feelings here attached to this. That's why I said it's like, it's a good feeling. It's like, how, you're just thinking of the good times that you had with this person and how that made you feel, and how things were better, things felt better, things were nicer. And it's very actually healing for both of you to be doing this, because again, I don't feel like you're being stuck in the past. It's just you're both in this energy of reminiscing and thinking about, about each other. Basically you're just thinking about each other and how you felt, when you were together, and the things that you said and the things that you did. You know, how it's like, wow, like I kind of like, I miss that. Like I miss our conversations. I miss, you know, hanging out with Scorpio or your person. You know, it's that type of energy here. You know, there's a lot of emotions attached to this reminiscing. Um, and with the fire here, there's a lot of desire here and passion. You know, reflecting on that as well. It's not just, you know, all, I guess, I'm gonna say it's not all like rated like E for everyone. There's a little bit of like PG-13 going on here, of thinking about those good times as well. You know, the passion, the desire, the attraction that you have towards each other, and those memories and those experiences together. I mean, it doesn't have to be that you like, you know, were intimate in that way, but it can just be, you know, you thought about them in that way, you know, that, or they thought about you in that way, and you know that, you know, they're remembering it, like, yeah, you know, I had these like fantasies about Scorpio, and like they were really good, and you know, just kind of thinking in that way as well. So it's yeah, it's not all just, you know, sunshine, rainbows. There's some fireworks in there as well. All right, let's get on to your person, because I need to talk about this here. And I'm sure this is like the big sort of elephant in the room. This third party energy landed here on this Eight of Pentacles. Now, it's not exactly what you think it is. I'm feeling here that your person is trying to work through a third energy. I'm not seeing right now that there's another person here. Like, there just isn't. They just don't exist. Not here in their energy towards you. They don't exist. This is the only part where they exist, and it's in the part where they're working it out. And they're trying to distract themselves. So they can be trying to distract themselves away from this third energy. They can be trying to work through this third energy. I don't know what the third energy is. It can be another person, maybe. It can be some other influence. I'm feeling it's more some other influence. It can be family, it can be friends, it can just be a way of life, you know, like a belief that they have, you know, some sort of, you know how everybody has some sort of like rules that they have for themselves, you know, it can be that, like their values or something like that. There's something here that they're trying to work through, because they're trying to, you know, work on something to come towards you, and because they feel like there's a separation here, you know, there's a separation here, and they're not, they feel like they can't really express how they feel, or they don't want to express how they feel, and they need to work on things. It can even be that, you know, this third energy is somebody who maybe they're like, I don't, you know, I'm not vulnerable, I don't express how I feel, and they can be working on that as well. They can be trying to maybe rectify that. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm just saying that whatever there's a third energy here that they're trying to either work on, or they're trying to work with, or they're trying to do something to distract themselves from. Okay? The ox here. What's the ox? Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, okay. The ox here between the Two of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess. Yeah, they're not telling anybody about, not even you, about kind of the failure of the connection here. That you guys aren't talking here. They don't talk about this to other people at all. And they, you know, they're pretty stubborn about that, because they probably won't talk to you about it either. And that's part of this stubbornness here. You know, ever heard the saying, stubborn as an ox? Yeah, that applies here. And they might even like deny that there's even a problem here in the connection. They can be that stubborn, possibly. But I don't feel like that too much. That's just a little bit, maybe for like, for one specific person, but I feel like this is mostly that they're kind of digging their heels in here, and they, you know, they're keeping this to themselves. How they feel about the separation of this connection, you know, they're kind of just, they're keeping that to themselves. Here we have Gemini energy, the Ace of Coins, in reverse. Yeah, they actually might talk to you about this. That is something they might talk to you about. They actually might want to try to communicate with you in some way about how they feel that you guys have missed an opportunity here for something. Like, there's potential here in this connection here, and they might express in some way how or why they feel there was a missed opportunity here. Now, don't go expecting that they're going to pour their heart out. I feel like if they do talk to you, it's going to be quite factual. I get that feeling here, because with the King of Cups here, they're not going to be talking to you about their emotions. It's going to be more about like, it's like they're going to talk to you about it because they kind of want to see where you're at. You know what I mean? Because the King of Cups can be somebody who, as much as they don't share their opinion, they don't share how they feel, they do care about the people around them, and they care about, you know, how they're feeling and making sure, you know, that they're okay. And they may be concerned a little bit about, you know, things didn't start off here, and, you know, that there was some sort of missed chance here in this connection. And they might want to talk to you, and they might kind of disguise it like that. And kind of disguise it that, you know, I'm concerned about you, when really it's like they want to know because they're feeling quite lonely here, and they're feeling quite heartbroken, and they have a lot of feelings here, but they're not going to show that. They may kind of disguise it as, you know, no, I just want to see how you're doing. How are you feeling about things? Yeah. Okay. That's your reading, Scorpio. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting or insightful or just entertaining in any way, I appreciate it. If you could like and or subscribe, that just helps me do more with the channel. Feel free to check out your other signs. You can check out the weekly sneak peek. That will have all the signs there, so you can check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. Later in the week, I'm going to do a full moon reading on the pink moon. Right? It's a pink moon. It has so many different names. Was it also called? It's also called a wind moon. I don't know. There's so many different names. I like pink moon. I think pink moon sounds cuter. I don't know. It's not actually a pink moon though. But yeah, I'll be pulling a reading on that. And yeah, so good luck this week. Take care. And I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.